You know what? Screw it. Double upload. This is way too good not to make a tier list on. Hey guys, and welcome to the fandom tier list. Now I'm going to make a tier list on fandoms. Now note I am not a part of all of these fandoms, but I do know a decent bit about them. I know a decent bit about most of them. So let's starting from Ace Attorney, going down, ending at whatever the heck this is. Ace Attorney, bro, how toxic could a fandom about lore games can be? Oh, hold on. Yep, gotta do that. TF2, I'd say it's just less problematic Overwatch. Camp, don't know what that is. So, I'm not gonna automatically say it's not problematic. Marvel? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The comics industry is getting whooped by manga. Comics fans are probably, like, insanely angry right now. The movies are probably slowing down, too. Invader Zim, I'd say they're probably, like, cringe at best. Like, it's just an alien show. Hazbin Hotel, they probably cringe, too. It's in the same. Oh, but Homestuck, yeah, they're problematic. I've heard some stuff about Homestuck that's just, like, terrible. You can look it up and you'll find it eventually. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I'd say they're just cringe. I wouldn't say they're problematic, they're just cringe. They think JoJo's the best anime. This is coming from someone literally named KO Ninja Yoshikage, and I think the fandom's cringe. This is why I barely talk to anyone who's in there. Vocaloid? What I've heard is that they're pretty cringe. They could be problematic, but like, anyone who listens to the depressing songs of Vocaloid is probably problematic. If you don't know, don't look it up, please. Most of the people who use these Vocaloid songs on TikTok do not know what it sounds, do not know the actual lyrics of the song at all. Please, for the love of God. Roblox, just cringe. It's literally just cringe. It's a bunch of 5-year-olds. This is coming from someone who used to religiously play Final Stand and Superpower Training Simulator. Minecraft, this depends, cause like if this was Minecraft Twitter, I'd say it's just toxic, but Minecraft in general, yeah, I'd say it's toxic. You say one bad thing about certain people in Minecraft, and then you get like freaking death threats. Fortnite, now this might be controversial, but I think Fortnite is just cringy. Like, it ain't terrible, it's just cringy. Like, it's just a bunch of 9-year-olds talking about how they're cracked at building walls and shooting people. It's just like, I can't be mad at that. Terraria, I'd probably say they're not problematic. From what I see, Terraria people are chill, but I'd probably say they're decent either way. I don't think there's not a single non-problematic fandom. I'll put all the fandoms that I do not know about in non-problematic, but they're probably problematic in some way. Every single fandom is problematic in some way, shape, or form, so you cannot say it's completely non-problematic. FNAF, especially since after what happened to Scott Coffin, him retiring and stuff, I'd say that it's like, I'd say in general the FNAF community is decent, as long as you don't look in the wrong places. Rule 34. Demon Slayer, I'd say out of every single anime, they're the least problematic. I do not know what this is, so I'm just going to put it in non-problematic. Undertale, absolutely toxic. Absolutely toxic. It's like the second coming of Minecraft Twitter. Back at like the height of Undertale, boy, terrible. And this comes from it was coming from a hardcore Undertale fan. I was looking at Undertale cosplay, Undertale comics. I was shipping Sans and Toriel. I was a hard Soriel shipper, guys. That's one thing y'all need to know about me. I was a hard Soriel shipper. Also, Deltarune. Deltarune's way too small for it to be problematic to me. It's not even finished yet. Don't know what this is, so I'll put it in non-problematic. SCP. SCP is just a bunch of writers. I'd say, considering the basis of what they do, I'd say they're just cringe. Star vs. the Force of Evil, absolute cringe. Gravity Falls, absolute cringe. BTS, hold on. I have to make its own. I have to make a single tier for this. Hold on. Yep. K-pop, up there. I think this is the BTS symbol. But, like, in general, I just say K-pop is just ungodly amounts of like. It's not even toxic at this point. It's like radioactive. Don't know what this is. Pokemon. I feel like recently more Pokemon YouTubers have been called out for diddling kids, so I put them in toxic. Hamilton, I just say they're cringe. Danganronpa. I'd either put them in cringe or toxic. I'd put them in cringe. I'll put all of these in non-problematic, but they're probably problematic some way. Furries. Now, normally, I'd put them in toxic. You just straight up. Actually, yeah, I'm putting them in toxic. They're furries. They're pretending to be animals. Of course, they're bad. Sonic. Sonic's pretty terrible too. Nintendo. Oh boy, you go right there. Smash, definitely, bro. Last year, the Smash community was in shambles. Summer last year, when everyone was getting called out, absolute shambles. Reddit, I'd say Reddit's just cringe, because Reddit is a harbinger. It's like it contains all these fandoms. Like, when you think of certain fandoms, you think of where they're from, and you think of Reddit. But yeah, so I'd say it's just cringe because it harbors all those places. But to be fair, if it's like harboring all these places, I just put in toxic. Star Wars. Star Wars is cringe. Like, I cannot take the fandom seriously after staying after the sequel trilogy. That shit sucked. My Little Pony. Ooh. Cause like My Little Pony's whole thing is about friendship is magic, but at the same time, there's some grown men out there who, like, I'm not trying to diss anyone who likes My Little Pony. Like, it's probably a good show, or probably a show in general. But I'd say it's not problematic. I wouldn't say it's problematic, I just think it's cringe. Steven Universe, however, absolutely toxic. Absolutely toxic. So is MHA. MHA, I think, is like the most toxic anime community. And I don't know these two. Should I move any of these around? I could, if this was like peak FNAF, then I'd put it in cringe or problematic. But this isn't peak FNAF anymore. My Hero Academia. Between these two, which one's worse? I think K-pop's worse considering how long it's been and how the severity. Considering MHA is just an anime. The one person who could get really targeted is either Studio Bones or Horikoshi. And those are like, it's just the studio and different people. K-pop stands can target like literal like singular like human people. Overwatch is still pretty bad. I'm surprised League of Legends isn't on here. Make sure to tell me where you think all of these places go, where non-problematic is, because I don't know where they go. I'm just going to rename this category IDK. But yeah, I really think that this is where everyone stands. I'm probably gonna get flamed, because, like, I think the best ones I know are Undertale, Minecraft, Pokemon, Smash, because I was a Smash player, Nintendo, Sonic, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Roblox, Deltarune, and that's it. And FNAF. I was hardcore into FNAF back in the day. But yeah, that's where I really think everyone else stands. The ones that I said that I know the most about, I'd probably take those places seriously. And Overwatch, yeah. But Overwatch could really go in, like, problematic to toxic. Actually, I don't think the Marvel community is toxic. More just Marvel itself. I'd just say it's cringe, then. Overwatch is also just, like, people being toxic, so I'd put in toxic. But I'm not moving these two. These two are just absolutely the worst. If someone put Twitter up here, I'd make Twitter its own tier. But yeah, this is my community tier list, or my fandom tier list. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.